Hello, YouTube. This is Doug Robbins. I just wanted to get on here and talk about a idea that John Carpenter had for Halloween 4. Um, Now, obviously, if you were to make a script of Michael Myers being a ghost, no, I wouldn't expect the cops to shoot him, and it makes him stronger to where he grows 12 feet in height, or any of the other kind of silly stuff they had in that script. But I do think with Halloween Ends, the fans want something a little more, just basically more Michael Myers, and more of the Michael Myers they know. Now, again, right away, making Michael Myers a ghost, kind of resurrected by the fear of Halloween, because that was kind of what John Carpenter's premise was for his version of Halloween 4. But I like that concept, and I think that would make a good movie for after Halloween Ends, because I feel like Halloween Ends, the people that appreciate it, and they don't really care about Michael Myers, uh, you know doing his thing and slashing people up. They're not really the gore watchers, which is fine. But the David Gordon Green trilogy, to me, was one. We finally resurrected the original Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you had the Rob Zombie versions, and they were just absolute trash. And it wasn't the brutality; it didn't feel like Michael Myers. Even if there was stalking, it wasn't like a ghost of a man. It was basically heavy metal horror. You know, Michael Myers is not a big clumping around serial killer. His movie, like in those movies, were unnecessarily crude, um, and they weren't done well. And it wasn't like it was everybody. Not everybody's going to talk like that. Like it, honest to God, the Rob Zombie Halloween movies felt like they were either written for the retarded or by the retarded. And I'm not joking around. They sucked. The only things worse than them were Halloween 3. But is Michael is Michael supernatural? Is he, you know, a person, whatever? I just think it's a really good way to make Halloween and the Halloween movies feel more like Halloween, and not just happen to feel like Michael was a uh, date killer, meaning he just picked Halloween at random to kill. Um, More like the day itself, because it's supposed to be where the veil is the thinnest between the living and the dead. Um, and so, going with the premise of the fear of Halloween, the fear of Michael coming back, and people trying to ban Halloween. I mean, look at the beginning of Halloween Ends. You had people killing themselves because they were in that 4-year gap where Michael was absent. They were so afraid of him coming back. They'd kill each other, they'd kill themselves. Um, and so, Halloween Ends to me was like, was it a good Michael movie? No, it was about a 2 out of 10 for being a good Michael movie. On its own, as a Corey story, um, you know, 10 out of 10 for cathartic kills for people you wanted to see get killed. Um, a tragic film about, not only, I don't know, it honestly could have been called the Halloween trilogy. Uh, Allison dates toxic men. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, the catharsis of killing the people you want to see killed, um, a trauma narrative about how they kind of made a serial killer. Um, all these things were good, but at the heart of it, if Michael Myers isn't strong, if Michael Myers isn't constant, I don't give a fuck what the fear of somebody can do because, honestly, 1969, Sharon Tate was murdered. Uh, again, her family. Oh my God, this is horrible. Yada yada. Yeah, obviously. But guess what? How long has Manson been dead now? His reign's over. Who gives a shit? I don't care about the fear. That's real life. A lot of real life shit doesn't convert over to movies because they aren't real. Because when you watch a slasher movie, you delight more in the unreal. You give yourself permission to enjoy these movies because they're not real. There's like Jeffrey Dahmer. He when he died, like 1994. I don't care about people like the fear that would still be around and wherever the fuck he was from. They're dead. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, it's over. Now, in Halloween, making Michael Myers a ghost, I know a lot of you guys would just be like, what the fuck, man? I don't want him as a ghost. I'm like, I mean, there's potential because you got to remember Brackett in the first one telling Loomis, every kid in Haddonfield thinks his place is haunted, talking about the Myers place. And Loomis says, they may be right. And again, it's like, and if Michael was pissed off and Michael Myers, being the shape where he's supposed to be the outline of a man and kind of ghostly anyway, well, him disappearing at will, and then you could do some surreal shit like let's say there's a long shot uh, house, so a couple houses over here, sidewalk, middle of the street, in the shape of Michael Myers. There's these orange leaves that just kind of blow in and kind of make that shape randomly, and whoever notices this, I mean, we know Jamie Lee Curtis isn't coming back. I'm sure Allison wasn't, but it could be Allison, it could be a kid, whatever. I don't give a fuck. The point is, I'd want Michael Myers back for one last hurrah. Focus on him and the ghost of, just the fear created by him on Halloween. And that'll give the date Halloween more of a supernatural quality than just being the date Michael picked. So thanks for watching and have yourselves a great day.